Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is a presidential occasion here, or I guess just President's Day.
It is his President's Day.
As we are opening up senior night, actually kind of closing it down. We've already had the festivities, but it is senior night here on the campus of Breckenridge County High School. Your hometown Breckenridge County Fighting Tigers hosting the Trinity High School out of Whitesville Raiders as they have made the trip through the snow/water to join us tonight. And speaking of being joined, I'm joined tonight on the call by BCHS senior Will Mitchum. Will.
Hello, hello.
Hello to you too.
What a segue.
Thanks. That was, I'd give it like a C tier if I was
C-tier.
critiquing myself, but definitely saw some S-tier seniors out there.
Oh, for sure.
Just as you were there.
I was there. I was the very last one. My mom and me were kind of a little, we were like, oh, we're the last ones. This is nerve-wracking.
Yeah, you have to wait. The anticipation of walking out. Just a long time.
Yeah, it was, it was kind of good because, we got to see everybody go before us. And so, I knew what to do.
Yeah. If you had messed it up, too, it's over. So it's not like you have to stand out there and suffer.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
We're joined tonight, keeping scoreboard, is Carson Chandler.
Oh, yeah.
And working the camera tonight is Isaac Buckham.
He was out there on the senior stage,
He was.
too.
He was right in front of me.
Carson, of course, will be there in a future date, TBD next year.
He's over there crying.
He's giving the tears, and those are authentic tears.
Oh, real, very real.
Yes. I haven't seen him cry like that since the first Chicago race.
Oh, he thought that was funny.
Well, it was kind of a stretch because it rained a lot. I was thinking like tears and rain.
Oh, there you go.
And like it was just a really.
See, yeah. I'm no race fan, so
yeah,
I didn't get it.
Yeah, it's we'll have to bring him in on some correspondent for the news at the track. But the news from the court is it's been a great season for the Fighting Tigers so far.
Very, very good. A 16-6 record, that is really good coming into your 23rd game.
Yeah, they've had 2 5-game win streaks throughout this season as well. So consistency, 16-6, like you say, outscoring teams by around 300 points. And, if you think back, it's because now the season's kind of winding down. This is the last week of regular season play. They put themselves in a good position to have a good seed in the district tournament.
Absolutely.
And then if they can take care of business there and get to the region, doesn't matter winner or runner-up, they certainly hope to win. They have knocked off some top regional teams.
Absolutely. I just saw a graphic the other day that was talking about how there really isn't a team in our district that we haven't beat.
Sure.
You're talking Grayson County, Davis County. Have we beat Davis County?
Yeah. That was in Tiger Arena.
In Tiger Arena.
Yeah, that was.
We beat Butler County. We beat Meade County. We've had a really good season in terms of our district wins.
Yeah, Apollo. They knocked us off. We were on the road in that one, and they're having a good season.
Yeah.
Of course, we lost on the road to Grayson County, lost at home to Meade County, but then
won the
other. Yeah, 30 points away.
Good win.
I know that you don't want to get carried away, but you think about patterns. You're a math guy.
I am. I would like to call myself that.
So 1965, 1995.
That's a 30-year difference.
2025.
That's also 30
So
years.
what happened those first two? 1965, 1995.
If I recall correctly, we won a little something called the Kentucky State Championship.
That is correct. And so now, in this 30-year, now that doesn't mean anything, but it's kind of fun, a fun trivia fact. And if let's just say if Breckenridge County manage to go all the way and win this year, just pencil in 2055. Just go ahead and get ready for that.
Do it once, good job. Do it 30 years later, great job.
Yeah.
Do it another 30 years later.
Now we're talking.
You got yourself a pattern there.
Talking a pattern. Speaking of patterns and math, it's Mr. Kennedy about to introduce the national anthem. We're going to have to come back because we don't want a copy strike from our national song. So we will be right back. Well, now that we have had the anthem, it's about time to get started. You got about just under 5 minutes. So, Will, let's look at the Raiders, particularly maybe some guys on their team that we should watch out for from an offensive standpoint.
Well, you have your top two guys, Connor Hatfield and Will Hernandez. Both of them are averaging the double-digit points. Hatfield's averaging 11.4 points per game, and Hernandez is averaging 10.1. That combined, 21 points in a high school game, that's a large percentage of your total score.
Yeah.
So being able to recognize those two guys as threats is definitely going to help us out defensively.
Yeah, both of those guys with that 21-point contribution, I think they're averaging just over 54 points as a team. So that is, like you say, I don't want to embarrass myself with fractions, but it's a decent percentage. I'm gonna go like 40% ish.
Yeah, I'd say that's pretty close. Maybe in a minute I'll bust out the calculator.
If it's 20 over 50, it'd be 40%.
Yeah,
like perfect. So 21 over 54, it's close.
Yeah, it's like a little
rounded to the nearest 10%.
Okay, then yeah, it's 40.
Yeah. Now Breckenridge County, paced by Mercer Rogers, standout senior guard. 21.5 points a game on his own.
Yeah, and that's both of their big guys.
Yeah, and so Jonah Miller, the only other Fighting Tiger, over 10 points, but there are a lot of guys capable of scoring.
Absolutely.
And filling that offensive load as a team, averaging 69.5 points a game. And Mercer, it has to be said, missed some of the start of the season, but now he's back and in full flow. I remember versus Hancock County on Friday night, there was early in the game, he had a nice moment of leadership. He got a basket, and then I remember he was clapping the team like, come on, this is going to be a tough one. And it was, but they hung in there and got the win over a rival. This used to be a district game, Will.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, once upon a time, it was Breckenridge County, Hancock County, Cloverport, and Whitesville in the district.
Really?
I think. Now, if you are a local, correct me if I'm wrong, but I remember, I think I've heard that said. And, of course, Meade County came in to the region in right around the century turn. Of course, now it is what it is. Interesting how different sports, there are different districts for people. You know, like how basketball has a different district from, you say, baseball and softball, where Cloverport doesn't field a team. Then soccer, we have Grayson County and Butler County, along with Meade County and Edmondson in our district.
Really?
Yeah, it's a
very large,
different animal.
It is. I mean, those seem like some formidable foes over there in the soccer world.
Yeah, but this is all about basketball tonight, and a minute and a half left in the gym. We're happy to be with you, whatever you're doing on this day. We didn't have school today.
Nope.
How did you spend your off day?
Well, little shout out to old Caleb Debris. He had a birthday party today, and we spent it over in E-Town celebrating.
Okay. Well,
it was a good day off.
Birthday in February.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I believe I've heard we're on a 1 hour delay tomorrow.
You don't know how excited I am to hear that.
Yeah, would you be more excited to be out of school?
I don't know. I mean, NTI is NTI, and
I think we're due for a traditional snow day the next time.
Really?
I think. Again, I don't know. But we had 2 NTIs, day 6 and day 7, so maybe one more. Like our producer's telling me one more. 3 and then a traditional snow day. I don't know.
I know that a lot of people are hoping to knock out the NTI and like if we don't have school Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, to get the last 3 NTI days done so we can stop worrying about them. That's all that's the buzz I've heard.
Okay, bringing the heartbeat, the pulse of the school.
Yeah, I spent the JV game down in the student section getting inside information. Okay,
well, we welcome all things insider info. We're going to get the starting lineups here. There won't be any secret on those. It's hard you can't stealthily start. You kind of get announced in the gym.
Yeah.
It's fairly obvious who's going to start. There we go. Hayden All, senior. There's Hernandez. Will Hernandez, you mentioned him.
One of their big scorers.
There's Cale Borman, sophomore. Number 15, Ian Roby, another sophomore. And no surprise, Connor Hatfield, top scorer, rounds out the Raiders' starting 5. And now for the Fighting Tigers.
And, of course, here tonight for senior night, we have a full senior lineup.
The senior lineup.
Guard the senior number 1, Chase Hardesty.
Number 1, Chase Hardesty, with your starting guard.
Guard number 10, the senior Mercer.
And number 10, Mercer Rogers, starting at guard.
Senior number 13, Braxton Hall.
Number 13, Braxton Hall, starting forward for tonight. The other forward for tonight, number 23, Lance Poole. And your last forward of the night, number 32, Braden Carman. Do you have any personal opinion on maybe a game plan for tonight?
Well, I think you touched on it well for the defensive game plan. If you can shut down the 2 options that the Raiders have, it should make for an easy night. Offensively, I expect a lot of pressure on the ball, trying to turn the Raiders over. So maybe watch on made baskets to put on a pretty good full court press. Other than that, it's time will tell.
And here's the tip-off, won by Breckenridge County. Mercer Rogers bringing the ball up the floor for you here.
Yeah,
Braxton Hall from the corner. No good. Rebound, Breckenridge County.
Yeah, Carmen keeps that alive. Gets a second chance look. No good there from Rogers. So, yeah, you've seen
Rough start.
Yeah, the Fighting Tigers are more likely to shoot a three-pointer this season. And if they're going in, it's a good prospect.
Braden Carmen with the rebound. Mercer real pushing it up the floor here. Braxton Tall with the fake to the corner inside to Braden Carmen. Oh! And it'll be Whitesville Trinity ball.
Yeah, you can see Carmen sort of favoring his elbow a bit, but
yeah,
he'd be all right.
You know, you go up with the ball, gets a little push.
Yeah.
Some pressure on the elbow there.
It sort of feels that pressure in a way it's not supposed to, not naturally anyway.
Yeah. And Braden Carmen out on the perimeter here guarding.
Yeah, it's
and a steal by Lance Poole, pushing it. Gets into the lane and goes up with it. 2 points for Lance Poole.
Hardesty, good defense there on Borman.
And that's something I've noticed with our boys is their defense has gotten really good compared to last year. I mean, last year, I don't really remember too much of it, but I know a lot of complaints were with our how many just like bad points we let up, and especially against Hancock County this weekend, I noticed it a lot. We were in their face, causing good turnovers, good steals.
Yeah, and good pressure was in that defensive analysis. We had a nice drive and lay-in from Mercer Rogers on the previous possession. That was a good look for the Raiders, just didn't drop. Poole thought about it.
He'll go in, up over some defenders, Braden Carmen offensive rebound, and one.
It looks like the Raiders have no answer for Carmen on the boards. He has already got multiple offensive rebounds, got some defensive rebounds. If he's got one part of his game that I think I don't want to say could be better, but it's his free throws. Because he's somebody who gets fouled a lot. If he can knock those down consistently, he's going to be a force.
Against Hancock County, he had a lot of free throw attempts.
Another offensive rebound from Carmen.
And pump fake from Rogers. Puts it up and a little too strong.
Another offensive rebound from Carmen.
Oh, and blocked.
Another rebound.
And another one.
Another one.
And blocked again.
And he's going to go shoot free throw.
Oh, my goodness. They have no answer for him.
I hate to overuse something. I said this a couple times on the last broadcast, but when there's a missed shot and he gets an offensive rebound, I just want to say, another one.
DJ Khaled style.
Of course, I think of that more in the, I see it on a lot of memes, another one.
Yeah,
but
I get you.
Now, while we got a timeout here, let's play a little, I'm going to set up some over-unders. Okay. Over-under 1.5 dunks.
That's a good, see, I am no better. I'm going to say under, but I think we'll get one.
Okay, so under with one. I'm going to go over because I love entertainment. All right, this one's Braden Carmen specific. Over, under, 2.5 fouls.
I'm going to say the over.
I'll take the under.
Yeah.
For the
sake of going back and forth.
For the tension.
Braden Carmen nails the first one. We have really spread out scoring so far with 3 players already getting points on the board.
Touched on that pregame. A lot of guys can fill it up. Those 2 were pure.
Maybe he's put in some work since Saturday.
Maybe. Here's that press.
2-2-1. Whitesville got it across.
Almost
a steal by Lance.
You got to think if Lance gets away with that one clean, he's throwing that down.
Oh, for sure. In game is so different. There's so much, and a 3 from number 15.
Yeah, good shot by Ian Roby. Yeah, in game is a different breed.
There's so much more adrenaline. And Whitesville setting up a 1-2-2 press here. Zone, I mean. Maybe trying. And Mercer getting inside to Braden Carmen.
Yeah, no answers. They have no answers because not only is Braden tall, but he's strong. And I'm not disrespecting the Raiders, but it looks like he's just moving them around at will.
And a turnover by Whitesville. A little too far out of bounds. It'll be Breckinridge County ball. Right in front of the bench.
This is where, like, you know, you have your game plan, but you've got a guy that's just crushing his matchup. I'd keep feeding him.
Oh, absolutely. Feed the big man. He's putting in the work. Unless you get an open look like that. Boom. Lance Poole for 3.
Yeah, hard to turn down an open 3, and Fighting Tigers keeping it.
Oh, and almost a good steal there.
Roby letting another one go, just made one from that spot.
And Lance Poole with a good rebound.
No good on the attempt. Tall maybe carried that ball.
Yeah.
Defense straight up there.
And they pass it right to Lance Poole.
Yeah, it looks like Hatfield and Roby not on the same page. And starting to see a little frayed game. A lot of rushed, missed shots. That can.
This many possessions in a row with no stop, you can get to that sometimes.
Yeah, Hatfield, maybe a moving screen. Oh, just shoved Carmen. Keep an eye on that matchup.
Uh-oh. Communication, boys, down low.
Yeah, Hatfield's kind of set a moving screen on Carmen, and then Carmen ran through it, and Hatfield definitely felt it through 2 arms into his chest. No call from the officials.
Lance Poole kind of signaling to the ball handler. Let's kind of slow it down a little bit. That was kind of some forced offense there. Tried to get it to what looked like the open man in Braden Carmen.
Yeah, Borman drove there and immediately realized his error as Carmen was in the air to contest. Nice find from Roger. Extra pass. That's going to be good. Oh, it was everything but the shot. Hardesty wide open.
Beautiful.
Extra pass from Tall after the good find from Rogers.
And in the corner.
That's Roby.
He finds another one.
6 points for him, 2 for Hatfield.
In Breckinridge County, 2 players at 5 or above points.
Yeah,
Braden Carmen.
nothing yet from
Poole.
Hernandez.
It's true. Lance Poole with another 3. Oh, just a little too strong. Braden Carmen, the offensive rebound.
You put that on repeat.
And a nice little over-the-shoulder floater for Braden Carmen.
Yeah, a lot of hang time, too. He got up in the air, and the ability to stay in the air and adjust to get that to go is much harder than it looks.
Oh, and some good defensive pressure here and a timeout. Whitesville Trinity.
Timeout as Borman double teamed by Hardesty and Rogers. 30-second timeout.
And going into our first timeout here, Braden Carmen is our leading scorer with 8 points.
Yeah, 8 points and probably 8
no
rebounds.
telling how many rebounds he has, yeah.
Had about 4 on one possession. So, I believe it was Simon Drain, Brett County alumni and broadcaster, Breck Live extraordinaire. He called Braden Carmen a walking double-double. Thought that was a good description.
Good comparison. If we got any big college basketball fanatics, specifically UK college basketball fanatics, as myself, there's a player on there who is also known as a walking double-double, Amari Williams.
Yeah.
He's actually the 4th player in UK history to have a triple-double.
Really? Only 4?
Only 4.
Really?
Yep.
That seems low.
College basketball is a real slow pace compared to the NBA.
Yeah, but I would have imagined through the years. Anyway, can you name the 4? Don't do it yet. We'll get the game here. Hernandez looking, as we have Ryan Nottingham and Jonah Miller have checked in. Carmen and Tall taking a seat.
Jonah able to close out that 3-point shot. He was really open. And the switch here. Back up top.
Hatfield.
A little too hard. And he is their leading scorer.
Yeah, Miller secures it. Oh, nice adjustment.
Nice little roll.
Yeah.
What do they call that, a jelly?
That's a turn.
Oh, and a steal by Jonah Miller.
Oh,
good pass.
Little on-the-ground alley-oop there.
Yeah, very nice. that was a beautiful play.
Yeah, throw it up at the rim, though. Mercer could go get it. said this the other day, strength training, Mercer's vertical, 38-inch.
Really?
Yeah. So throw that ball at the rim, Chase. Let him go get it.
Yeah, get up there, Merce. Watched a lot of videos about if you're this tall and your standing reaches this is your vertical that you need. And I wonder what his exact. Oh, and another steal.
Oh, got a chance for off the back. Throw it off the backboard.
And one with a circus trick layup by Chase Hardesty.
Yeah, we'll take that. I'm sitting here. Throw it off
the backboard.
Come on, because he had Miller trailing, Poole trailing. They can go get it.
I mean, I don't think anybody on Whitesville Trinity going to get up there and contest him for it, especially not Jonah Miller.
I know, but Chase doing the sensible thing to finish it off, and because you don't want to throw it off the backboard and not convert, because that would probably be a trip to the bench.
Yeah. Chase Hardesty is just a pure shooter. I mean, and Hatfield going at it, and Ryan Nottingham kind of put his hands down on that contest.
Yeah, he was fine until he did that.
Mm-hmm. If he just kept his arms straight up.
You talk about Hardesty shooting. That Butler County game in particular is going to live in, well, certainly his memory, but in the school's memory for a long time this season as he knocked down multiple three-point shots to help the Fighting Tigers knock off the Bears.
And, of course, the Bears being reigning third region champs.
They are.
As of last year with their star guard.
Yeah, sadly, without star forward Lawson Rice out with the knee injury for the whole season. But take nothing away from the performance.
And of course, the injury bug struck us early, so we know all about that. I mean, with early season injuries, but with Mercer and Ryan. And my goodness, so many passes. You love to see it. Jonah with a really good rebound and another kick out and a pure shot by Chase Hardesty.
Looked like Miller midair had the awareness to know where his teammates were and found Hardesty for the easy look. Ooh,
and that's a nice layup.
Nice drive from Hayden All.
And that kind of court vision is really what coaches love to see. Being able to visualize the floor in your mind without maybe never having to look all the way around.
There's a nice cross-court skip.
And what a shot by Mercer Rogers.
Yeah, Miller showcasing vision and technique on his passing. Hardesty gets the steal. Rogers, he'll knock that down. Oh, I need to stop saying that.
Spoke a little too soon.
That's twice. I mean, it just feels like it's going in.
I know. I mean, those kind of turnovers, it kind of gives you like that confidence boost to just nail it.
Braxton Tall and Brady Brockman coming in as Poole and Rogers take a seat. Very balanced. Poole 7, Rogers 7, Carmen 8, Hardesty 6 to lead the way.
Really high-scoring quarter for the Tigers here. And with the seconds winding down, they take a deep three and miss it.
No good from Whitesville with Ian Roby. He's knocked down 2 already, but 28-12. Yeah, like you say, Will, a quarter that is just on pace for what? 112 points?
I'm not that much of a math guy. Let's see. 28, 40, 60, 80. And then 8, 16, 24, 32. 112 points.
You know how I do that?
How do you do that?
Well, first I look what it's close to. It's close to 30. 30 times 4 is 120. And then 28 is 2 from 30. So I do that 2 times 4.
The difference.
Yeah, and subtract. I don't know if that's how they teach it in the school. I shudder because, we have a daughter now, and she's going to be learning math in a way that I do not know how to do math. I hear about this, new math.
New math.
It's like, how did it change?
It's the same math.
Numbers, man. Numbers. Like, what? I remember thinking I got into new math when I got to high school and got those imaginary numbers.
Yeah.
I'm like, what? Now they're not even real?
That's new math.
Yeah, but there's no line about the math here as we go into the second quarter. 28-12. Fighting Tigers.
Oh, and there. A kick out to the corner.
Yeah, they're
And another kick out to the wing.
it's an open look.
Three is no good.
No
Ryan
good there
Nottingham gets
from
the rebound.
Branson Howard.
Mercer trying to put the moves on him, almost loses the ball. One-handed hook pass to Braxton Tall, who just barely misses.
Yeah, everything but the finish there.
Whitesville slow to get on the other end of the court. Breckinridge County able to set up man defense.
Yeah, when you have that number advantage, you really need to, if you want to take advantage of it, push. And if you slow down, you give the defense time to get back. Now the defense has been really on point tonight from the home team. Makes it that much harder.
Deep three.
I mean,
all
we're really seeing from Whitesville are three-pointers, whether they're contested or slightly contested.
And Ryan Nottingham able to just get in there with a good pass.
Yeah, good find from Hardesty. The pressure is on.
And that's one thing about this Breckinridge County team that I love is just our like size from all areas of the bench and all areas of the game. I mean, even with our starting center forward, Braden Carmen, coming out, you still have big guys like Jonah and Ryan able to come in and fill that paint up. And a kick, another.
Howard thought about it. All takes the three. No good.
And Mercer fights for the rebound, gets it to Tall.
Hatfield had two hands on it. Oh,
maybe a little.
No, he's all right.
That wasn't exactly Braxton with the ankle breaker.
No good from Tall. But, I mean, other than the offensive rebound and putback a couple times, it's been only three-pointers for the Raiders, and they're not connecting. So that's why you're seeing this large gap, because Fighting Tigers are going to the rack.
Yeah. They're
or
definitely
taking open threes.
Definitely capitalizing on the size difference here.
Active hands from Miller.
Good deflection.
Poole and Carmen coming back. So just when you think the Raiders are like, all right, we'll get a break. Oh, dang it.
Oh, here come the starting players again.
Yeah, here come those guys that were tough. So into the game, that's Grant Howard, number 45 for the Raiders, out there with Branson Howard. And number 24, I don't see a number 24 on their roster.
Oh, and blocked three-pointer by Braxton Tall.
Poole.
That's one thing I love.
One touch.
Nice touch pass to Braden Carmen, who gets it in.
Yeah, it'll stay. Love a touch pass, too.
Oh, my goodness. NBA All-Star game, there was a touch pass.
I was talking about the All-Star game with Carson. He didn't watch it. We're going to talk about that.
I watched it.
Yeah.
Braden Carmen gets a little too strong off the back of the rim there.
And then he and Miller collide midair and lose the rebound.
Oh, Jonah with a little gamble, leaving Mercer to guard two people at once.
There's Howard. No good. Poole over the back. No call.
You saw him realize what he did and
he
flip his hands up.
Might have been too late, but no whistle.
And a Mercer strong drive to the paint, and there's a foul on the ground.
Yeah, no shot. Did you enjoy the All-Star game? Or what about All-Star weekend?
See, I actually didn't get to catch a Saturday night.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I missed out on the dunk contest and the...
Yeah, dunk contest was underwhelming.
Mercer turnaround jumper. Good.
Three-point shootout was all right. Skills challenge was a joke.
Yeah. I heard a lot of people didn't like what Chris Paul and Wembanyama did.
Oh, we might see it. Can we elevate? No. A layup is fine.
I'm okay with that.
Just a non-stop, relentless pressure from the Fighting Tigers.
I mean, look at this. Double in the paint. They kick it out. Another double in the paint. And a jump ball.
That'll be a certain jump ball. Another one.
But yeah, the actual All-Star game itself, or games, I should say.
What was your opinion on LeBron James and how he handled himself?
How he sat out?
Yeah, but still came out as a start, like recognized. He didn't give up his spot. He waited till the day of the game to announce he wasn't going to play when somebody else could have had that spot.
Yeah.
Well, we won't go there.
See, I'm a LeBron sympathizer, so.
All right, well, never mind then.
But I definitely agree that it was kind of wrong of him to hold that spot. I mean, because we saw notable snubs like Trae Young be able to play because of all-stars like Giannis being hurt.
Yeah.
Oh.
Could have a lob here. There it is.
Man.
Rogers just
And talking to each other on the way up. My bad, bro.
My bad, yeah, because that was it. Oh.
Oh, we'll see it again.
Miller,
Blocked by Jonah Miller.
Block.
Maybe a little bit helped out by Mercer putting some pressure on the ball there. Oh,
I think they're going to get tall on the
yeah,
foul.
there's maybe a reach there. Maybe we should, maybe
they gave it to Brayton. What? That's his first.
Interesting. Well, I have
he
the
took
over.
the over. That's why I'm saying that was clearly Braxton.
Clearly Braxton.
Come on, sir.
No, but I should probably keep talking about this game instead of NBA.
Yeah.
Tigers still in that 2-2-1 press defense.
Yeah, low. Oh.
Maybe got away with a walk
Don't
there.
challenge him.
Braden with some good discipline on that
Another
contest.
rebound. Tall pushing it.
He already has double-digit points.
Right there. Go dunk that.
Yeah, that's a dunk every time.
Every time. Yeah.
Nobody coming at you. You got to go for that.
Here we go. No, not a chance on this.
Nobody's pushing the floor here.
Oh, they gave a foul.
I don't know about that.
Hernandez disagrees. Maybe it was down low. It was down low.
I don't know.
It was on the arm.
The block was definitely.
They said it was on the arm.
Okay.
It looked pretty clean as a block. But
and another big game tonight, by the way, I know it's a little off topic, is Davis County and Grayson County.
Sure.
At Grayson County.
Yeah, those are two top teams in our third region. Okay.
I was just.
1 second, Will. Ryan
my
Nottingham,
goodness.
Jake Flood, Todd Galloway, Brady Brockman in, and then Hardesty will be spelled by Ben Grimes if he knocks this free throw down. You think he'll miss on purpose just so he can keep playing?
That's what I was about to say. That's what I would do.
Really? Hurt your percentage?
Get your minutes in, though.
Yeah, well, who knows? Wholesale changes here. You know, there's a lot of, 3 juniors out there, a sophomore and an 8th grader for the Fighting Tigers.
And hopefully this is some good PR for our future team being able to compete and kind of show that even on our depth, we're still a competitive team.
Yeah, I mean, you think about from juniors, Jonah Miller is a junior. He's on the bench right now, usually part of the main rotation. So can't forget about him. Costly turnover. Roby looking to.
And a good closeout by Todd Galloway.
Yeah, Todd's a fundamental guy.
Very fundamental. I like to watch him play.
Yeah.
He always kind of knows what to do. I mean, look at him. Hands active, staying in front of the ball. Same thing with Ben Grimes and Ryan Nottingham. Everybody's just so active on defense. Even whenever you get burned like that a little bit, he was still able to recover and contest the shot.
Nottingham bringing the ball up the floor.
Good pass to Jake Flood, who kind of had a heater today in the JV game. Hit a couple threes.
Brockman. Galloway's going to let a 3 go.
Todd Galloway. That is not something I thought I'd see tonight. I love to see it.
Well, on the season, he is a 50% three-point shooter before tonight.
Make it 66.6%. That's
maybe 55.5%.
How many has he shot and made?
No, it is. Hey, I should leave the math to you. You're the math guy.
No, you're right. Whoopsie.
It's all right. Oh, watch here. Floyd with the chase down block. Oh, come on, Jake.
Just a little late on the timing.
Yeah. I'm not mad at you, Jake.
No, absolutely not. Still a great effort.
Yeah, Galloway.
If that was him, I'd try again. Heck,
left-handed floater.
Boom! Todd Galloway. Legacy game?
Well, on the season, Galloway has 33 points. He's up to 5.
Averages 2.2 a game. Already over doubled that.
Yeah, we're still just in the first half. Oh, good pump fake there from Hatfield.
Both defenders off the ground.
And I've lost 2 points for Whitesville in there somewhere, Will.
We'll have to go in and look.
Galloway.
Todd, the last scoring into his own hands.
Unconscious.
He's just in the zone. I mean, and he gets right back down on defense.
You know, you'd like to see him get one more shot, but it looks like Whitesville's going to hold for the last one.
Ruining the legacy game. What can I say?
Bad. Been a travel there.
Bad pass.
Roby lets it go, and that's going to do it.
Say, write that down as a rebound for Brady. He got it.
Okay.
And as the Tigers go off to the bench, we are entering halftime, or to the locker room.
We are. We're going to take a break to get some corporate sponsorship there, Time in the Sun. And we'll be back for the second half. Don't go anywhere.
Tiger One Bank, sponsored by First State Bank, is conveniently located in the commons of Breckenridge County High School and is open every Tuesday through Friday during lunch. Did you know that students with accounts at First State Bank are able to conduct their First State Bank transactions at school during lunch? And if you don't have an account but would like to open one, a First State Bank employee is at Tiger One every Tuesday through Friday. This employee can help you start the process of opening a student checking account. Students that open a student checking account with First State Bank with a minimum deposit of $25 receive a $50 bonus from First State Bank. There is no time requirement that funds must remain on deposit to receive the bonus.
Now that's my kind of bank.
First State Bank member FDIC, equal housing lender. Contact First State Bank for full terms and disclosure.
All right. Welcome back to the Tiger Arena, to the Tiger Arena for its second half of senior night. 45-16 is our halftime score. It is a one-sided game, but let's run through the stats. For the Fighting Tigers, Braden Carmen with 10, Chase Hartsey with 8, Mercer Rogers with 9, Lance Poole and Todd Galloway with 7, then Ryan Nottingham and Braxton Tall 2 apiece. Hopefully that adds up to 45. And then there's a missing 2 points somewhere for Whitesville, but Roby with 6, Hatfield with 6.
Oh, good pass.
Hatfield with 8, perhaps with 10, and then Hayden All with 2. And here we go.
Good looks. Oh, and a rough pass there.
Dunk it.
Say.
Carmen's up to 12. I'm watching that over-under. He's only got 1 foul. We had 2.5.
And it's not really one of those games where you're trying to be physical and imposing, you know?
Yeah, especially with Whitesville predominantly shooting outside shots as Roby
drills
again.
another one and points at his defender. Another one.
Another one.
Another one.
Yeah, maybe not.
Hatfield pressing up on Mercer. Mercer decides to pass it off. Braden Carmen on the three-point line.
Yeah,
finds
he's taken a
Rogers.
couple this season. All the way to the rim. Easy layup.
Easy layup.
Well, I say he makes it look easy, but that's a tough skill
Oh,
to
very.
cover that much ground.
That's something he's done a lot more this year is just driving in and just kind of hoping it goes, but except he knows. Braden Carmen with probably his
He's
1
definitely
millionth rebound.
He's probably a million. Nice
Oh,
pass.
wow. I didn't even know if Braxton was the intended recipient.
Oh,
there,
it looked like it was. That looked intentional.
But it worked.
It's one of those things that Mercer saw before it happened. Just knew what was coming.
Prevision, future scene. And a missed 3 by Whitesville Trinity.
Throw it up.
Push forward to Lance Poole. A little too high on the pass to give Lance enough.
kind of bobbled a little in his hands too.
Yeah, I think if he would have got it right in the over the shoulder like a wide receiver, that would have been good. Oh.
Nice patience from Hernandez. (53-23). We are in the third quarter. It's senior night.
Almost a little pick and roll action there, but Braden got caught up. Oh,
You got your dribble, Lance.
I say he almost had it stripped away from him. Braxton Tall in the logo
but-
getting pressured.
Yeah. Oh, behind the back.
And chasing the corner. Oh, very
that's a-
contested shot. I would have had that blocked. So he's better than me.
Well, you got to use the pump fake sometimes, Will.
I'm not very good at that.
Well, you act like you're going to shoot it, and then you just don't.
I've never thought about that. A lot of Whitesville Trinity players over in the corner.
Get a foul here. Uh-oh.
On
It's
Lance
on
Poole.
Lance.
And I think Lance thought it was on Whitesville Trinity only to get it called on him.
Sort of a little bit of unexpected situation there.
My opinion, it could have gone either way. It looked like a push off or an arm bar. Oh, like maybe that.
Rogers to
Mercer
the
with
deck.
the steal. Braxton
Hernandez.
pushing it. Oh, and Lance all the way in the corner. A little too much. Mercer
Rogers,
just
I wouldn't
happens
be
to be
sur-
there. Oh,
Oh,
Braden with
Holy-
another offensive rebound, and
Holy-
it goes for him.
I don't know how it wound up with Braden Carmen. I was watching Mercer holding his eye.
Oh, did he get poked in the eye?
Yeah, it looked like he got hit in the face, but he's okay. Triple team, and there's the how did that?
Oh, my goodness. And Braden Carmen with the
Yeah, apologize
defensive
for my
rebound.
commentary style. Just unable to
Braxton once
finish.
again at the logo, handling the ball here. And a switch inside to Braden with a up and under layup.
Yeah, he's up to
Gets
16.
the and one. With a chance for 17 here in a three-point play.
You got to figure that. I feel like Whitesville is going to take a timeout here soon.
I mean, we're really laying it on thick for them here. I mean, a 34-point deficit. It was a 29-point deficit to end the half.
Yeah.
So, we have been outscoring them so far.
Carmen.
He almost, maybe a little holding there by Braden Carmen.
He looked like it, and that was a basket for Whitesville.
Chase pushing it up the court, finding Mercer for a deep three. Just a little too much.
Hardesty kind of caught going for a reach,
Yeah.
leave him outnumbered.
Oh, and
There's the
these
extra pass.
in the air passes. And an offensive rebound for Hernandez.
Ooh, that was going to be blocked.
Yeah.
If he had gone with
If he
that
didn't
shot.
pass that would have been in the 50th row. And a
Hernandez, good
good
work.
move by Hernandez. I don't know how he ended up on the ground in the three-point line.
Yeah, I think Carmen hit him.
Really?
No call. Man,
A little shoulder check there at the logo.
yeah, looks like we're going to see some wholesale changes very soon.
Oh, and a Euro.
Nice hang time there from Rogers.
Very good. And right now your leading scorers are Braden Carmen with 16.
16.
And Mercer with 13.
13.
I can't even read my own tally marks.
I have that issue sometimes. But see, I don't use tallies.
No. Oh, that's smart.
I write the numbers.
That's smart.
And then I can't read the numbers I write.
Maybe if I gave myself more room, kind of.
Yeah, don't limit our potential. Don't limit our potential with your boxy tally
I'm sorry.
table.
You guys can't see this, but it is. You guys watching at home, it's bad.
Need a magnifying glass for that.
Yeah, that's my fault.
Oh, what's exciting, sorry to cut you off, Will, Todd Galloway, see if his second half hot streak continues.
He was in his mode, ending the second quarter there.
He was in his I'm going to get some points era.
That's
Will, let me know if you need to.
Well, Jonah Miller just had it stripped away from him on the inbounds.
Yeah. Well, it looks like they got it back.
And they did it again.
Another
one. Todd Galloway had it stripped away from him on the inbounds.
Tighten up here.
Yeah, come on, guys. Jonah Miller was open. There we go.
I was actually talking to myself. Tighten up. Getting a little silly.
Well, it kind of worked for both. And
my.
2 offensive rebounds and a foul.
That Nottingham.
Nottingham.
Thankful for that foul because that previous shot was right off the bottom of the rim. Nottingham for 2. Tried to get a nickname going for him earlier this season. Didn't work.
Really? What was it?
Sheriff.
The Sheriff?
Sheriff of Nottingham. Little Robin Hood. And he's here to collect. That's the thing. He's here to collect. Like rebounds, dunks, blocks. The sheriff is here to collect.
I like that, actually.
Yeah, well, we'll see if it sticks. It hasn't the previous 2 attempts I've made.
Well, he has to take it in stride, you know. Oh, an offensive rebound by Todd Galloway and blocked.
Roby sent that one away. They're going to get a foul going the other way.
On Brady Brockman.
You know, Will, how do you feel about not having the band here tonight?
Well, you know, having it rescheduled on such a short notice, I wasn't surprised we didn't play, but I was a little, disappointed because I do really enjoy playing. A little roundabout dribbling here by Whitesville Trinity. Hernandez with a pump fake on the three-point line. Spin move, a little too strong.
Miller, a little crossover.
What was that little song in Nancy's doing?
That's Roundabout. By Yes. That intro, though, is classic.
Todd with the spin move.
No way.
I was about to say, that is a move right there. Jonah gets the friendly roll for his jumper.
I think Galloway's entitled to go for that, though.
I think he should go for double digits tonight. I mean, he's obviously in a scoring mood.
Yeah, he's only a three-pointer away from double digits.
And he's already hit one tonight.
Nice closeout there. Hernandez.
That was on the line, just a little too strong. Oh, Jake Flood.
Good defense there. Oh, that was Hayden All.
And Jonah bobbles it a little bit. Gets it to Brady. Gets it to Todd where he has stolen. And stolen back by Brady, who gets a foul.
Unable to get the layup to go, but he'll go to the line for two.
Foul is on number 3, Branson Howard. That is his first team's third.
You know, Will, I don't get too many opportunities to commentate with a band member.
Of course.
I always enjoy those. I'm going to give you an impossible prompt right here. Now, don't be like that.
Oh, no, this is going to be challenging.
I'm just going to say your most memorable band moment of your entire high school career.
Entire high school career?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think through it all, big old concerts or going to big events and stuff. I'd say going to Disney World.
Oh, wow. When did you
go
to Disney World?
My sophomore year.
Yeah? Was that for a parade or?
Yeah, we got to march in Magic Kingdom.
Well, did you see Mickey Mouse?
I did.
Did you see Goofy?
I think I did. This was a few years ago, so I'm.
Did you see
I'm about to say, if you keep asking me, I'm going to probably say the same thing.
Pluto?
That one is a definitive yes, I did.
Oh, good. Yeah. You got 3 seconds. Somebody needs to shoot. Grimes from the logo.
Oh, my goodness. I was about to say, we got a little distracted from the game, and
Well, I can't believe you didn't see Goofy.
I tuned back into Ben Grimes' logo 3. But, yeah, I didn't see Goofy, I don't think. Isaac could tell you. He was there, too.
Oh, yeah, that's Isaac. He's referencing Isaac Buckham on the camera tonight. Thanks, Isaac.
Carson's giving him a heart gesture right now.
Yeah, you know.
Hands.
Just tell everything that's going on off camera, Will.
Well, you know, I got to paint a picture for those at home.
Yeah, that's what people want to.
I can see the court.
You know, let's make a deal here. If the Fighting Tigers take a 35-point lead, right now it's at 30, I will defer the microphone just for a little bit to Carson. He's going to talk about the Daytona 500.
Oh, man.
He is now cheering on the Fighting Tigers like never before. Okay, he told me, no, I've cheered him on more than this, but I wasn't being exactly serious. You know, he's
of course, Carson will have to kind of coach me through it because
he
know
can
absolutely
walk us
nothing
all
about it.
through it. Because my memories of the Daytona 500, you know, I'll just let him. I don't get him too excited.
And our starting lineup back in the game for you.
Oh, really? Well, get ready for some talk of racing because this unit's got 5-point differential in them.
Braxton Tall on the wing. Putting some moves. Mercer Roger for 3. Little too short.
Carmen with a push, but no call.
Lance going in. Oh, he thinks he was fouled.
Yeah, I think the officials are just content to let this one kind of dwindle without
It is fourth quarter with a 30-point deficit. So you don't want to wear them out.
No.
Demoralize them by just calling every single foul. But, you know, if it's too horrendous.
Yeah. If the foul becomes particularly egregious, you'll have to call it.
Good floater.
Oh, there's Borman with the floater, cuts it to 28.
And he's playing full court defense on Chase Hardesty.
I don't mind that.
No. Keep fighting. Mercer Rogers, same play again. Doesn't get the 3 off this time. Instead to Braden, who almost took a 3. He thought about it, and Chase Hardesty with the floater. Not even a floater, it was a jump shot.
Yeah, Hardesty said, can I pass anybody? Can I pass anybody? No, fade away.
Fade away. Dirk style, KD.
Man, Dirk style, I don't know, he'd have to go off one leg.
One-legged, yeah. That was very much more of a Kevin Durant move.
Somehow they got to
behind the back to Hatfield.
And he says, oh, boy, how about that? From Borman. With a nifty
highlight pass.
Dime.
Are they going to run the same play again? But this time for Hardesty.
Well, he
with the same variant to Mercer. No fadeaway this time. Braxton Tall for 3.
Just a bit long.
Oh.
That's Roby.
Say, Carmen was ready for that if he tried to lay it up. You saw him. He was bulling down the floor.
He was getting back.
Getting back into his defensive position.
You know, we probably need to, Carson's going to get a little sad here. We might need to make an addendum, like if it's maybe 2 minutes left.
With a 30-point deficit? Yeah, I'd say so. Or any deficit at that point. Hatfield losing his handle a little bit.
Got to say, the pep section is a little quiet.
Well, you know, there's no school today. Some roads were icy, you know.
Okay. Typical student having the students' backs.
Sorry. I am their peers. Or I guess I say they are my peers. I am their peer. Not plural.
Peerless analysis there, Will. Peerless.
Thank you. It's not peer reviewed. Harsley playing defense on the right side inside to Hatfield, who will post up tall, go up for the little floater, no good. Jonah Miller with the rebound to Tall. To Poole, who I don't even think knew the ball was passed to him.
Yeah, I think that was intended for Rogers.
Got maybe caught up in the.
Got caught in the transition. A little bit of a body check screen from Hatfield. No whistle. That's fine because they're being very consistent. They're not blowing the whistle at all.
Say, if this was a closer game, I'd be a little more upset.
Yeah.
Oh, good pass.
Nice. No good from Roby.
Tall with the rebound and the good effort to try to get it.
Tall looking, finds Rogers. Ooh, nice little. Oh, dear.
Oh, no.
Rogers, watch out. Oh, good lay-in.
I really thought he was going to get
Howard.
I really thought he was going to get that chase down block, LeBron James style.
Thought about it. That's no good from Tall there. It's just very quiet.
It is. It's a very quiet gym. Yeah.
Feel how quiet?
I feel like I shouldn't talk because it breaks the silence.
Yeah, it's like maybe there's a study hall breaking out in the pep section. Maybe that's.
Yeah, everybody's getting ready for
this hour delay we have tomorrow. 5-second call. Wholesale changes for everybody.
So that's the fourth one we've had today.
What's that?
Wholesale. 5 for 5 trade out.
Jonah Miller.
Except for Jonah, I guess. He stays in. Was he in? No, he wasn't.
Well, I don't know.
I don't know. Carson tried to signal that Jonah had stayed in.
Don't throw Carson under the bus.
Sorry.
Where's the camaraderie?
I'm sorry, Carson. High pass. Jake Flood. Open three. Oh, two right.
You know, since we put that 35-point threshold on the line, there's a definite foul by Galloway. And then there's a swiping hack from Hatfield. He said, man, they fouled me first. Maybe not exactly those words, but
paraphrasing.
I know that's what he's thinking.
Yeah, that's what I would be thinking.
All right. We'll let Carson talk the Indy 500, excuse me. Daytona 500 at the next made three-point basket. He's going to talk with you, Will.
Okay. I was going to say, you know more about it than I do.
Well, it's really just him.
Oh, Brady fighting for the rebound. Jump
ball.
Go
to the Raiders. Yeah, don't worry. He'll do all the lifting.
Good.
He'll be like the Jack in the pit stop, doing all the lifting. Although maybe he may not be available. Check that. Now he's back available.
And Hatfield wide open for
could
three.
Be it. Okay.
Boom.
Well, take those other earphones off, Carson, and bring us home to the checkers.
Good evening, everybody. This is Carson. If you are not the biggest NASCAR fan, don't blame it on me. Blame it on your Breckenridge County Tigers for being just so good. But a good game tonight, which reminds me of another good thing that happened last night, which was the Daytona 500. It was interesting, just like this game, back and forth action. I mean, not exactly throwing the basketball around, but back and forth lead changes. We had some big wrecks, but first we had an intermission with a rain delay, which not many people stood in the 4 hours for the rain delay, but I sure did. It was a good, some good stories that they showed for like Michael McDowell and some good drivers, and it was an interesting 500. Things were definitely. What?
You went to it?
No. I wish I went to it. I was in my bed. I went to the Daytona 500 in my bed. But, you know, we're hoping that something goes up in the air here for a dunk. Things certainly went up in the air in the Daytona 500. Ryan Priest bless his heart, in 2 years, he has had 2 flips in the exact same spot at Daytona.
Really?
Yes, a horrible flip, which caused the race to go into overtime, which is a green-white checkered, which means they come to the green and the next flag ends it. If they come back to the white flag, the next flag ends it, whether it be the yellow or the caution. And some controversial things on the weekend. We had a couple of those throughout the different series in the weekend, and it was a very controversial weekend. Some controversial finishes. Some people got disqualified, but anyways, we made it to Monday. Looking forward to Atlanta next week. But a weird top 5 that we had for the race. Of course, the winner 2 years in a row, number 24 William Byron. Some legacy fans might remember the 24 being driven by Jeff Gordon. Jeff Gordon's now a big guy in the Hendrick Motorsports organization.
Of course.
As we have a drive by Chase Hardesty. I don't want to shy way
Hardesty's
too far from the
struggling to get
game.
it across
Yes.
that court. Gets it to Mercer, though. Wide open lane for Mercer, who misses it. Offensive rebound. Another offensive rebound. Braxton unable to get it out and gets the foul call.
You know, a good representation of that foul right there was Ricky Stenhouse's block on Joe Logano, which caused a wreck. And then the final wreck was a bad push by Cole Custer and caused a bunch of guys to just go everywhere on the track. That's what caused the flip. But William Byron won his second Daytona 500 2 years in a row. That's something I wish I could do. I wish I could just go out and win 2 years in a row. Got through the wreck. Tyler Reddick, second. He was battling sickness all week. So he definitely made it through. And then Jimmy Johnson, the 7-time champion, who has not had good luck in these new next-gen cars, has scored his highest finish in this Gen 7 cars.
And Braden Carter with the steal. Spin move.
In the air. No good.
And, of course, Braxton Tall went 1 for 2. And another steal ahead to Mercer Rogers.
Foul.
And an and one layup for Mercer Rogers.
Yeah. Rounding off the top 10, Chase Briscoe, new team. Had a bunch of new faces in new places this year. It was definitely hard to watch. You had so many guys that you were so familiar with, and there are certain cars and numbers and teams that it was very confusing. John Hunter Nemechek, Alex Bowen, Ryan Blaney, Austin Cindric, and Justin Allgaier, which is an open car. There's 36 cars that are guaranteed in the 500, and there's 41 spots that other people have to race for. They either have to make it in on speed or race in. And Justin Allgaier in you all might recognize this name, Dale Earnhardt Jr. owned Cup car, their first Cup start for Junior Motorsports. And they got 9th, and then Chris Buescher, an RFK car, and rounded out the top 10. But overall, good race. Just like overall, this game has been good. Action-packed, nonetheless.
Very much so. Braden Carmen with the deflection right there.
Yeah, we had some 3-ride racing for most of the race. I was very happy, but it was a fuel save mode, which they weren't running full throttle. It was sad. They were running about 50% throttle. See, well, nothing to be nervous about when it came to the NASCAR talk.
And one for Hernandez. Foul on Mercer.
Yeah, definitely a weird schedule. You know, we had Daytona this week, and now we go straight to Atlanta, another drafting track. 2 Super Speedways in a row, as believe the basket was made. Yes, the basket was made. Lob pass. Almost. I thought he did it. I thought he did it.
Oh. Tried to save it with a flashy behind the back pass. And Braxton Tall with a steal.
Come on. Give us a dunk. We're going to get it? No.
Oh, but a good lob and layup. Let's pull with a quick 2 buckets for Breckenridge County.
30-second timeout by Breckenridge County. Well, I'd like to hear who some of the star players of the game have been for both teams, not just the Breckenridge County Tigers.
Well, I can tell you for sure the Breckenridge County Tigers standouts have been Braden Carmen, Lance Poole, and Mercer Rogers. Those 3 have totaled up quite a large number of our points. All three of them are over 10, 12 points. Two of them are over 15. And I definitely think that for Whitesville Trinity, Hernandez and Roby have been huge contributors scoring-wise. And then playmaking-wise, I think Borman has definitely been a huge asset to them. As Whitesville Trinity will inbounds the ball, we have another wholesale out there with Connor Bevel, Hawk, Sam Weiss, Andrew Carwile, and Ben Grimes.
I love me a good wholesale, whether it's in the produce section or the basketball court. Always produces good things.
Absolutely.
Now, I might not be buying the apples and oranges here, but
Andrew Carwile will be called for that foul.
I'd love to talk about this Todd Galloway game. I had a headset on and I was listening to it, and man.
What a game by Todd Galloway. Just in his scoring.
And we usually don't see that from him.
In his bag today.
I mean, Todd is a very good defensive player, but we really don't see him do that much on offense. So.
Well, but I know he has it in him. I mean, the amount of times he's beat me one-on-one, it should have been a. And Sam Weiss and Hernandez battling for the ball.
Direct possession.
It's kind of a weird choice.
It's Connor Bevel to Sam Weiss. Goal. You know, it's been a while since I put this headset on. I feel a little rusty, but
still, out of bounds
on the line
on Whitesville Trinity. Almost a steal for Connor Bevel there. Would have been good for the stat sheet. Connor Bevel inbounds the ball to Ben Grimes. Pass it ahead to Connor Bevel. Pass it
Whistle
again.
blown.
And they say that
10
Connor went out of
seconds
bounds. It'll be Whitesville Trinity ball for the last 10 seconds of the game.
Overall, this was a good game played by both teams. I mean, if you just look at the score, I mean, the score doesn't really show that. But, I mean, if you've been watching, you've definitely seen that is our final, Breckinridge County 74, Whitesville Trinity 48. I mean, if you look at the score, it doesn't really show that. But if you've been watching, you've seen good plays from both sides of the court, both benches.
Absolutely. And everybody got to play today.
Yes.
That's what I love.
Definitely some good players on both sides.
These are the kind of games I love. You know, everybody gets to touch the court. Everybody gets their minutes in, gets to show their skill set. And we were lucky enough to see Breckinridge County win tonight.
Yeah. Lucky to see our great players that sometimes we normally don't see on the court. And they got to shine, like you said. And that's exactly what they did. They were shining bright like a diamond, as Brianna would say.
Yep, and your Breckinridge County Tigers moved to 17-6 on the season.
Yes.
And they will be back in action on Wednesday against Owensboro Catholic.
That will be a good game.
It will be. Hopefully it actually happens.
Yes, as we have some snow coming in.
Forecasted 3 to 6 inches is what I've heard.
Yes, it starts
big thumbs down.
Early in the morning. Big thumbs down from Mr. Garrett. But, yeah, it starts early this morning about 1 o'clock. They said it's going to be an appetizer of what we get for the rest of this week. I don't know.
I don't know if I want the main course.
I don't either. I think I might be full on an appetizer.
Yeah. Appetizer fill me up.
But, anyways, 74-48. Will, I would like you to go over some things and give the closing remarks. I'd like to thank Mr. Garrett for letting me do this. I mean, it's been a while. I got to talk about what I love, basketball and NASCAR. If you all love my recap of the Daytona 500 and you said, man, that sounded interesting, tune in Sunday, 2 o'clock, Atlanta Motor Speedway. You'll see that exact kind of racing, exact super speedway racing, fast, action-packed racing. But action-packed, Will, give us a rundown of the action. I want to thank you all so much for letting me do this, and I'm going to hand this back to Mr. Garrett. And, Will, I'll leave the rest to you.
Well, honestly, Carson, I think you covered a whole lot of it. I mean, great game, great win. I think We really came out here and showed our scoring prowess and our defensive presence. Not much else we could ask for. And we will see all of you beautiful, amazing viewers next time.